What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1996 movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So, in this movie, at the urging of his annoying gargoyle pals, Quasimodo leaves the solitary safety of his Notre Dame tower against the wishes of his guardian, the evil Judge Claude Frollo, and as he ventures out to the festival, he finds his first true friend, a Romani girl named Esmeralda, who entrusts him with a secret. And when the secret is revealed, Quasi soon finds himself fighting to save the people and city he loves. So this movie is pretty decent. I will say the animation is great in this movie. It's absolutely gorgeous, which you could pretty much say that about all the Disney Renaissance era movies. They all had great animation, and this one's no exception. It's once again got great, beautiful animation. The characters are all, for the most part, really lovable, especially Quasimodo. He's a great lead character. One of my favorites, personally. He's always been one of my favorite lead characters and stuff. He's just very likable and everything. I always found his shyness and his kindness and stuff just really likable and everything. Just really good character to follow and everything. But all of the main characters are great in here too. Phoebus and Esmeralda are also really great characters too. As a kid, I didn't really care for Phoebus because he won Esmeralda's heart in the end, which was realistic and stuff though, because that's how it probably would have turned out in real life too. But I still like Phoebus and everything. I think he's actually a really good character, and I think he's a lot better now than I did when I was a kid. And everything. I don't really have anything against him now. I think he's actually a pretty cool character, and everything. And the villain of the movie, Frollo, is one of Disney's best villains for sure, and everything. And I'll say that all the voice casts are great in here, especially Tom Hulce's Quasimodo, and Double, especially the Tony Jay, who does the voice of Frollo, the villain of the movie. He's just absolutely amazing as the voice of Frollo. He just brings this creepy eeriness to the character, and he does such a great job doing his voice and everything. Easily one of the best villains, and also he gets one of the best villain songs too with the song Hellfire, which I don't know if I could say that's my favorite song in the movie, but it's definitely one of my favorite Disney villain songs for sure, and one of my favorite songs in the movie. And I like almost all of the songs in here. There's only one song that I don't like, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But my favorite song might be Out There, is the name of the song at the beginning of the movie, Out There, when Quasimodo is singing. I love that song, but I also like Heaven's Light quite a bit, and the Topsy Turvy song, I liked it a lot more as a kid, but I still do kind of have fun with it. It's kind of a fun song. Everything. It's not one of the ones that I like to listen to on repeat when I'm at work or anything like that. I like Hellfire and Out There and God Help the Outcasts, three really great songs from this movie that I listen to quite a bit on repeat and stuff. But Topsy Turvy was never one that I really listened to on repeat, but I always enjoy it when I watch the movie. But my biggest negative with this movie, it's like I said when I was reading the description, I added the annoying part though, about the gargoyles being annoying, because to me they are some of the most annoying comic relief characters in not just the Disney movie but any movie in general. They get on my nerves really bad, and especially the Jason Alexander gargoyle. He gets on my nerves the most and everything. And I feel like part of the reason is this movie is so dark and has so many mature thematic elements and stuff, that having these immature comic relief gargoyles in this movie just gives the movie a really uneven tone. It does not feel like the tone is very consistent at all. You'll go from the gargoyles making jokes one minute to Frollo burning down half of the city the next and everything. It just it's crazy how they do that. They just are very, very annoying characters, and like I said, it affects the tone of the movie. Even as a kid, I never liked the gargoyles and everything, and I always said that if they did a live action remake, they need to leave the gargoyles out of it, because that would be one thing that they could improve on, is keeping the gargoyles out. And they announced they're doing it, and I'm guessing Jack Black is taking over Jason Alexander's character, which, if you're going to have the gargoyles in it and everything, at least they got somebody that I absolutely love, because I love Jack Black. So I'm not going to run my mouth too much about how I feel about the gargoyles in the live action version until I see it, but I do kind of think that they should have just left them out of it, because it really messed with the tone of the animated version. I'm hoping that with Jack Black, he can be serious and stuff at times too. Maybe he can bring some heart that he brings to most of his projects into the live action version, and it could actually become one of the best versions because of him. So we'll see what happens. But all in all, I think The Hunchback of Notre Dame is a really great movie. It probably would be... I'd probably consider it even better if it wasn't for those annoying gargoyles. But aside from that, all in all, I think it's a really fun movie. Really good time and everything. One of Disney's darkest movies, one of their most ballsiest movies, for sure. That especially the Hellfire scene. Like, there's no way that would have happened in an animated Disney movie nowadays. I'm still not 100% sure we'll get the Hellfire song in the remake. We'll see. I think people would complain enough about it if they didn't. It's one of the most memorable scenes of the movie and everything. But yeah, so for the most part, I think this is a really great movie and everything. I love the characters, and it's a solid entry in the Disney Renaissance era and everything. So I'd give The Hunchback of Notre Dame a B+. It would have gotten an A or an A+ if it wasn't for the stupid gargoyles. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.